What's up, everyone? Today I'm going to be replacing the head on this Hart Professional electronic kick drum. I picked it up from a local person who just kind of had a bunch of half-broken gear. As you could see, the mesh drum head has seen better days, so we're going to replace it. You'll see my husband's hands in there since he's the drummer. So he's kind of doing the tensioning. He's helping me with this today. But yeah, we're going to take that old head off, crusty, broken. And we're also going to take the kind of base, so they call it the hardware. We're going to take that off because we're going to clean it up and give it some new stuff. So removing that, I'm going to give it a good wipe down as it was pretty dirty in there. I'm sure you can imagine a lot of dust can get in there. I'm using cable clips. This cable that goes to the output used to be siliconed in there, but the silicone kind of lost its grab. So I just decided, instead of messing around with silicone, I'd just put in a couple of cable clips with adhesive on the back. And that would just keep the cable out of the way of the trigger and the foam. Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the Hart hardware or Hart company. I think they're not in existence anymore, but they seem to have made really high quality products while they were still around. So this kick drum seemed like it was functioning, other than the wear and tear on it. Nice powder coat finish on this, so just needed a little wipe down. And this part is a little eaten up, and that kind of rubber grip on the bottom was pretty shredded, so I actually have some of that from another project I was working on. I'm gonna go in with some Goo Gone. Stuff works pretty great. Essentially, you just want to apply it and then wait a few minutes. After you wait, you can kind of come back at it, and we had time to like loosen up all the extra adhesive. So there's the 3M grip tape, and I picked it up at a Ace Hardware near me. I might be able to find a link to it, so if I can, I'll put that link in the description. But it's basically exactly the same thing that was on it. And we're just going to make sure that that gets real nice and stuck down. And I want to mention before we get too far on that when you use Goo Gone, you're going to want to clean it with some soap and water just to make sure that the surface is actually clean and doesn't have any oils left over. And I'm just going to finish putting this back together generally where it was when I started and get it back onto the bass drum. And here we're going to reconnect the input. And here's the new drum head. It's a 2-ply mesh head. I found a generic brand replacement online that had decent reviews. And we're just going to reassemble everything back together. And all tensioned up. I did try to diagnose what that white powdery kind of looking stuff was on the foam when we first opened it up, but it wasn't mold or dirt or anything. I think it was fibers from possibly a felt beater head. So it didn't seem to affect the function or anything like that. But now we're all nice and tensioned up. And here it is, all cleaned up. Looks straight off the factory floor. No, not really, but it's looking pretty sharp. As always, guys, hope you enjoyed, and thank you for watching.